C must have some level of experience. Tenure experience must have some system and structure. Tenure system and structure. So of course, any mastermind mentor should be able to use some level of millionaire skills. At least something you can learn that can put millions in your pocket. These are all skills that can make you so much millions. And one of the skill is called problem solving skills. What that say is called? You're not solving problems. You are part of the problem already. So everybody you see that is making millions of naira is currently solving a problem. The chair you're sitting down today is someone else's idea. The shoe, the clothes, the phone, everything you ever see by man, touch and feel that you are usable to you is actually created by man for you. It's solving a problem. So you too are supposed to solve problems. Every day wake up, add value to people. And number 2 skill you need to learn, of course, is called leadership skill. What does it called? Everything rises and falls on leadership as an entrepreneur, as an investor. Number 3 is called people management skill. Number 4 is called emotional intelligence skill. Number 5, self-awareness skills. These are all the skills you need to build people. A skill you need to build a team. A skill you need to build an organization. A skill you need to build a community. A skill you need to build a business family. A business family, a community. Okay, just drop it for me. Thank you. A business family. So the family you build is more important than the one you came out from. So this relationship is called a significant relationship, or you call it a transformational relationship. What that is called? A transformational relationship. It's a relationship of transformation, whereby your life gets transformational relationship. So your life get better because you connect with quality people, or people with high frequency of thought, of creativity. Your life gets improved, and people that connect to you, their own life get improved. So there are 2 relationships here: people you need and people that need you. It's one of the best ways to earn a fortune. Tenure fortune. It's one of the best ways to earn residual income. Tenure residual income as an entrepreneur. So from what I just wrote on the drawing board, there are 2 factors there. There's a factor happening outside of you. There's a factor happening inside of you. So the factor happening outside of you is called contributing factor. Wow. There are 2 major factors in this life. One is happening outside of you. It's called contributing factor. The one happening inside of you is called determining factor. What else is called? So they determine your success in life and also determine whether you will not succeed in this life. So let's start from the contributing factors. Factors you can't control happening outside of you: the dollar, the naira, the president, the governor, your neighbor, your auntie, your uncle, the sun, the moon, the weather. So you can't control these factors. These factors you can't control, they call contributing factor. They can contribute to your success, they can slow you down, they can delay you, but they can never stop you. What stops men from succeeding is happening inside of us. The determining factor inside of us is 2. One is positive, one is negative. One is a winner, one is a loser. Help me tell your neighbor, focus. No, tell them, focus on the positive. So you must focus on the positive factor inside of you, the winner inside of you, which these factors are your faith, your courage, your determination, your convictions, your vitality, your fidelity. These are the factors, your skills, your vitality, your talent embedded in you. They are the factors you need to focus on because you are in charge. Then ignore the negative factor. Not that they are not there. I use the word ignore because they are actually there and you are aware that they are there, but you choose not to pay attention to it. Tell anyone, ignore. Ignore all the negative factors. Ignore all the fear, which is your doubt, your fear, your anger, resentment, hatred, bitterness. Ignore them, because if you hold on to these things, they are surely going to make you fail in life. So ignore them. So you are the most important factor. Once you improve, everything in your life will improve. Once you grow, everything will grow. So today we are going to continue from where we started on Thursday last week, which simply says the formula for favor. So we want to continue today the formula for favor. So today is part 3 already. Part 3, and today date. Today is 20th, right? Very soon we say happy new month again. That is serious. 2025. So we're going to get to that very soon. So it's your first 20 days in 2025. So we have to look at the formula for favor. We started part 1, part 2. So today is part 3. So we have a sub topic here which says people's skills open doors for many entrepreneurs. So people's skills open doors for many entrepreneurs. People skills, okay? Yeah. People skill open doors for many entrepreneurs. So once you have these people skills, your life becomes more better, and the people skill is to open doors for you as an entrepreneur, So we have about 6 outlines we needed to cover because it's a course. Once you want to become an entrepreneur, want to become a millionaire, the first one we saw is why favor matters. Why favor matters. Number 2 we saw is what is favor. What is favor? Okay. Okay. Number 3 we saw here was how does it work? How does it work? Okay. The next one we saw here is that why does it work? Okay. Why does it work? Number 5 we saw is there a formula for it so that we can actually copy, and is there a formula for this thing? So of course, yes, there's a for it. And the last one but not the least, that what is the formula? So we have to, what is the formula for favor? Okay. So we are supposed to look at this. So we started the class by telling us that success in the marketplace. Success in the marketplace means you're an entrepreneur. You are creating something for the general public, for the organization, for the community, or the workplace. Workplace means you're working for salary, you're working at the particular place. So success in the marketplace or workplace is 20% technical skill and 80%, of course, spiritual intelligence skill. What we call the social, emotional, and instinctive intelligence. So 20% of your career success is a reflection of your technical skill. That for the fact that you are technically good in sewing clothes, making tables, furniture, you are technically good in doing something, speaking, cooking food, writing, singing, doesn't mean that you will succeed, because technical skill is different from business skill. So there are other skills that determine success, and they constitute 80% of that success. So, and we call them spiritual intelligence, which is a reflection of your instinctive, social, and emotional intelligence. So also went on to say that the technical skill is something you do very well, like cooking, accounting, coding, singing, graphic design, sales, etc. While social intelligence is people skill, it describes your ability to create rapport, win friends, and influence people. So it is critical to discover your technical skill, develop and master the craft. But the fact is that don't live under the illusion that having technical skill or technically good will guarantee you 100% success. No. Also realize that the emotional intelligence is a personal skill that puts you in your command of your own body, mind, and soul, your own state, and is your ability to manage your emotion, strategically change your situation. So instinctive skill is your God-given inclination towards survival and success. So we discuss all these things, and we went ahead to discuss that you have to define the odds. You have to define the odds. That means even if all the odds is against you, you must to actually be in the gap in your family, in your business, in your community, in your church. Tell your neighbor, I am favor. So either you are going to be walked, because favor is perception, how people perceive you to be. So God will always make key people to perceive you as someone that have spirit of excellence, that have greatness. People suddenly say, this person seems to be good in so many things. That is why we must bring the formula for you, so that when favor comes to your way, you will always show up, you speak up, and you stand out. Because if you don't show up on your day of your coronation, your day of your you'll be favored, you miss the favor. When you don't show up, you don't speak up, you don't have this relational skill, you don't have this social skill, emotional skill. That day they will favor you. Emotion will make you shout, break the table. That was the day of your coronation. But because you don't understand the science of favor, you don't understand how this thing works. But today we are going to break it for you to make sure you understand. You live under awareness, because the first law of wealth is called the law of awareness. That means you can never seek or desire anything you are not aware of. But if you are aware that have been chosen, have been designed, of course, by God to be a solution to people, to a nation. So you always walk in consciousness that any day, anytime, I always walk in favor in the sight of men, in the sight of God. So let's look at how favor responds to people. So because God favor you by informing the way other people sees you. The way other people sees you is how God uses it. So God may see you as someone that has credibility, spirit of excellence, someone that is so competent, and not just that alone, someone that can deliver and relate with other people and can control his emotions. So let's go and look at what is favor today. So I would like us to write it down. What is favor for the purpose of our today's class? Write it down. Favors occur when God informs the beliefs and of opinion of key people. Favors occur when God informs the beliefs. Favor occurs when God informs the beliefs and opinion of key people. Underline the word key people. Favor occurs when God informs the beliefs and opinion of key people about you, so that they can see in you what others cannot see. Favor occurs when God informs the beliefs and opinion of key people. Not everyone, key people. I'll mention the key people. Favor occurs when God informs the beliefs an opinion of key people about you, so that they can see in you what others cannot see. They don't see the spirit of excellence in you. I can understand when the Babylonians, the king was Nebuchadnezzar, understood. He said, Daniel is not is an immigrant, he's a child of a slave, he's a child of captivity. But there's something about him. He has the spirit of excellence. Against all of you become the governor over my princess. So God made the Nebuchadnezzar, even though people shouting, even they conspired for Daniel to be killed because they know he doesn't worship their God. So they have to conspire so that we put in that lion's den. In that, but the king says, against all odds, there's something about this person. I don't understand. The same time with Esther, Nehemiah, named them Joseph. So there are people that they just said, I don't understand what's wrong with this young man. But since this young man came here, I felt something different. That God will make you to see something in you that others cannot see. They will see spirit of excellence in you. They will see greatness in you. They will see opportunity in you. There are people that when they come into your life, they just say, there's something about you I don't understand, but there's something that you have a better future. What made them say that is because God has instructed them to see something in you others cannot see. So when God wants to favor a man, underline the word keep. He's saying key people to your life. I'll talk more about key people today. People are the gatekeepers, decision makers. We'll talk about them today. The influencers, people that can influence things, sign the check. They will see something in you. But now when they see something in you, then you now go carry your hand, spoil the matter. Let me the problem. Let me give this training. So that when God has appointed me to give you contract, give you favor, bring you to a position of on the seat of greatness, you now go and scatter everything on the seat of great quality people are talking. You now go and bring your excesses, and that's how you say, I don't know how to control my anger. No weakness. Really, I don't understand. That's how we took our last week to talk about temperament. Temperament. We mentioned sanguine, mentioned choleric, mentioned phlegmatic, mentioned, of course, melancholy. We took time to discuss that, understand people. Some people are extroverts, some people are introverts. As an entrepreneur, as you move out every day, they say you need to move out every day. You should every day expecting that day is a day that you have to show up, you have to speak up, and you have to stand out. Stand out. Because if you're not standing out, nobody will recognize you for favor. So you must be known, and God will put people. So I said that favor occurs. I said favor occurs when God informed the beliefs. Number one, undisclosed information. We are be given information, undisclosed information. When you know somebody is beginning to give information that is not open to many, our guy, your favor do. Now, personal prediction. You become mighty. I see spirit of excellence in you. I see great. I see entrepreneur in you. I see millions of. I see millionaire in you. You go far. This is favor smelling around you right now. So, and also hidden qualities revealed. You begin to see the hidden qualities. Hidden qualities revealed. Hidden qualities revealed. Number 4, an instruction from God. An instruction from God. An instruction from God. It happened to David now. They say, go to the house of Jesse, anointed the next king of Israel. Really? And even on the day of coronation, small remain. They never anoint David because on his own day he wasn't invited. He was out in the field feeding the sheep. And the priest checked all the kings of Jesse, and of course he did not find anyone there. Then I asked the guy, you don't finish. Your children don't. He said no. He says, even told him yes, you don't finish. The guy is sure you don't finish. He said, I remember one. So you can imagine when God begins to give people the instruction about you. When these 4 things happen around your life, just I'm telling you nothing but the truth. Favor is smelling, something good is happening, but some people don't even recognize that favor is coming their way. Their bad character, their attitude, they scatter everything. They use their hand because they didn't realize that, see, these things are happening around me. I'm beginning to, favor is coming my way, it's knocking. When recommendation comes from God that you don't understand, so you say, I was sent by God, and sometimes they don't want to help you. But you say, I cannot help it. I just can't help it. I just have to do it because I have a burden in my heart that will do this for you. But some people will now use that opportunity and scatter their destiny helper. The person that God has ordained, give instructions for your life, and you scatter them because of bad character. Some people will now be stealing from somebody that God has destined to help you. They go and steal their own gift already before time because they don't know that favor is smelling. Let me give you some notes so that you can realize that when you begin to experience these 4 things in your life, I'm telling you, and most of you are really experiencing this. When God begins to give you some specific information about your life, begin to put you in the table of greatness in the midst of entrepreneurs, when millions is smelling, because see, for you to actually fulfill God's purpose on earth, you need resources. You need financial resources. Like I tell you, money is the fruit of gospel. What did I say? Money is what you need to build hospital and give free milk in your village. Yes or yes? Money is need to give charity. Yes or yes? You want to buy, so you need resources. So when you are at the verge of receiving resources, don't use your attitude, your behavior. I've seen because of anger. There's anger. There's the worst, even worse than one. There's nothing as worse as a poor person. When this one said, poor person will get big heart. That is anger. Anger, they make people scatter things. And you need to understand this. Let's give some information around this so you understand very well. So let's start from number one. Undisclosed information. Undisclosed information. Listen to me, but don't write it down yet. Listen to me. Little known fact about someone, including you, in their conversations. People that sees greatness in you, give you counsel, leverage. Go write it down. People that sees greatness in you, undisclosed information. God will send people that see greatness in you and give you counsel, command leverage, command knowledge. People that sees greatness in you, spirit of excellence in you, spirit of greatness in you, people that see greatness in you and give you counsel, command leverage, command information and knowledge as a support to excel and prosper in this life. People that see greatness in you, people that see greatness in you and give you counsel, command leverage, command information and knowledge as a support for you to excel and prosper in 2025 in this life. So they just see greatness in you. You say, I want to advise you. I want to give information. I want to give you money. People that see greatness in you, they see spirit of excellence in you, and they give you counsel, leverage, knowledge, information as a support to excel and prosper in life. So when you see those kinds of things coming to you, okay, you are already at the verge of, you are already favored. Undisclosed information, they just gather you to one corner, give you book to read, guide you. So it will be difficult for you for the first time, because some people have not read one book for the past 2-3 years, 1 year, 6 months, 1 month. So they give you a book to read about yourself, personal development, to discover your God-given talent. So just be patient. When somebody comes to you to give you counsel, to give you leverage, to give you information, to give you knowledge that will improve you as a person, to help you excel and prosper, God is favoring you. Some information that is not disclosed. I can remember when they went to Pharaoh, they talked to Pharaoh about Joseph, that is the man that can interpret your dream. And that was it. So, and imagine that. So they brought Joseph, and Joseph started talking. He said, I saw in the dream that the fat cows calf, of course, swallow the skinny one, swallow the fat one. That simply that there will be 7 years of plenty, 7 years of famine. And when the famine comes, you're going to swallow the plenty already. So what's the solution? Is that we must save 1/5 of our process. For 7 years, 1/5 means in every 5, 1, every 10 is 2, 20%. So, and if speak and keep speaking, and Pharaoh looked at the young man and said, nobody, I can't help it. In my entire kingdom, Egypt, nobody can do this. So you are the one to become a prime minister. After with Daniel, everything. What am I trying to say today is that when people begin to give you undisclosed information, you are going to be favored. But you're already favored. So just know that you don't need to spoil that quality relationship. I call them OQP, only quality people. What did I say? Only quality people. But if you don't understand how God works, you don't even understand when God sends quality people in your life. How you know a quality person that is interested in your personal development, in your personal growth? Because he or she understands that wealth does not exceed personal development. That means no matter how much you feel you want to get as an entrepreneur, you must grow yourself, because poverty starts in the mind, always settles in the pocket. Wealth starts in the mind, always settles in the pocket. Empty pocket shows you an empty mind. A pocket filled with resources, so the mind that is filled with resources. So knowledge is the only asset that changes the mind before the pocket. Tell them, I am in charge. I am in charge. That one is begging for the charge card. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. I am a success. You can do better. Touch yourself, say I'm a millionaire. I am a millionaire. That's who you are. When you get people begin to tell you, they don't tell about your past failures, your past difficulty. The only thing they can pick from your past is lessons. They don't talk about your future greatness, your future abundance. Everybody is telling you about your negative past is taking you back. No more. You want future people take you to the future, because money must work for you this year. Say amen. Amen. Let's begin to look at the second one. Begin to look at the second one. The second one says something very interesting. Okay, the second one says personal predictions. Personal predictions. Personal prediction. These are favor works. So personal prediction simply says that your beliefs about where someone is going in life or business can result in failure. So one day you'll be very, very wealthy. When people begin to see you as a wealthy person, write on your note, when others see you as a wealthy person, when others sees you as a wealthy person, influential, in the future, when others sees you as a wealthy person, comma, influential in the future, spirit of excellence, when others sees greatness in you, when others see wealth in you, when others see you as influential, when others see you as have a spirit of excellence, when others sees you as a bright person, when other people see you as a man of power and of course influence, when others sees you as someone that will be great in life, okay, they begin to predict your future. You are already your predictions. When others sees you as a wealthy person, comma, influential in the future, great in life, spirit of excellence, that means that this prediction coming your way. The typical example was the matter of Daniel. The king says, I don't know what's wrong with this young man. He has the spirit of, even if one morning he came and said, Daniel, are you there? He said, Master, I dare you. He said, I know that God will save you. The king vexed. All the men will put Daniel for Daniel's death. Bring them come. So when others see you as someone that is very wealthy, influential in the future, having the spirit of excellence, becoming great in life, when predictions begin to come from people, okay, you are actually set up for favor. You are actually set up for abundance. When others begin to see greatness in you, when others see you as a wealthy and influential person, your spirit of excellence, like I'm seeing greatness in you, I'm telling you right now that you are going to be favored. Favor is smelling around you. It's happening in the near distant time. You are a wealthy man. You are a millionaire. You are a great person. So they don't need to take other evil reports. Other evil reports is not from the Lord. Just take the one I'm telling you now. That you're a success. Say, I'm a success. That's who you are. So don't let anybody come and talk you down in this 2025. We know they accept them because, see, poverty in our choice. There's no choice. Wealth in our choice. There's choice. So life and death God has given to us. So we must choose life. Say no life. You must be favored this year. So whatever you lay your hands to do this year must prosper. Say amen. So this thing will help you a lot because you're going to experience in your life the picture you paint in your mind and the words of your mouth. So be very careful about the pictures you paint in your mind and the words of your mouth, because see, you cannot be thinking negative and have a positive life. You cannot be thinking small and have a big life. So you must be thinking positive to have a positive life. Your life will sway and move in the direction of your predominant thoughts. So you must be thinking productivity, you must be thinking contribution, you may be thinking, of course, connection, you may be thinking about favor every day. And it will affect entirely your daily work, because human beings are self-fulfilling prophecy. So whatever you think about yourself, say about yourself over the time, manifest in your life. So that's how I know that you as an entrepreneur this year, money has to work for you. Say amen. Money must meet money in your hand. Say amen. And we don't want to just be amen, amen like that. So faith without work is dead. We must show you practical steps, sequential or arrangement of information that will lead you to your destination, because speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without what? Destination. So where are you going to in life is more important than even the process, because all of us must pass through something. Process is for everyone. Whether you like it or not, you must pass through process. And the process is not meant to kill you. It's to make you stronger. Say, I'm strong. So let's look at the next one. Hidden qualities revealed. People begin to see hidden qualities in you that even sometimes you don't see for yourself. So they begin to see valuable qualities in you, and people begin to see you as a person of trustworthy, reliable. That's it. I want to put this particular subtopic now, or right this way. People will see loyalty in me, diligent in me. Put like that. People will see loyalty in me, diligent in me, a person of trustworthy, a person that is trustworthy, a person that is trustworthy. When people begin to see you as someone that is trustworthy, you are going to be favored. That's the truth. When they begin to say good things about you, I'm coming to that very soon. People begin to see loyalty in you, dependability in you, diligent in you, a spirit of excellence in me, a person of trustworthy, that is reliable, etc. So that when people begin to see you as someone that is trustworthy, person that says the truth, that have spirit of excellence, diligent, loyal, dependable, trustworthy, okay, you're going to be favored. Because no this time that they'll mention your name. The gate man will mention your name. Decision makers will mention your name. Influencer will mention your name. That's how favor occurs. So people begin to see, Mr. George, please, thank you. People begin to see you as diligent, loyal, spirit of excellence in you, someone that is trustworthy, someone that is reliable, someone that is dependable. That's when you now begin to know that people, when people say bad thing against you, I know people's opinion don't matter. These are the people that don't, the people opinion don't pay your bills, but not for the key people in your life. I'll mention the key people very soon. Not for the key people God has sent to your life, because God doesn't send everyone to you, and you are not sent to everyone. You are sent for specific people and to a specific nation, a community, organization. So you are a solution. So now I'm a solution. So God will not just send you by mistake, by coincidence or accidental. You are divinely, deliberately sent onto this world at this point in time in life. So people are also sent to you, because when people they see the hidden qualities in you, they begin to favor you. And they are saying nobody is completely bad. Nobody is completely bad. Nobody is 100% bad in this life. There are good in everybody. You know, you not look carefully. If you look carefully, you will see the good part of human being. So you can see that God, when God begins to favor a man, they will begin to recognize hidden quality in the person. And the last one, an instruction from God. They say, I don't know why, God, I don't know why I'm having a burden in my heart. I'm being instructed. God will tell people to come after you, to favor you, to give you promotion. To God, some people will feel compelled and convicted to help you. People feel compelled. People feel compelled and convicted to help you, even when they don't know why. That is how favor works. When people feel compelled and convicted to help you, to support you, to teach you, to mentor you, to give you financial support, to give you moral support, to give you, of course, to educate you, they be compelled, even when they don't feel like, even when they don't know why, they don't know why, but they just want to, they are compelled. There's a burden in their heart. So God is setting you up for favor. God is setting you up for success. And when they know it, but sometimes we allow self-limiting beliefs to sabotage God's plan for our life. Don't let self-limiting beliefs to kill what God has done for you. Where do you learn these self-limiting beliefs from? From your environment. Poor environment. Poor people. See, poor men teach their children what they know. What do poor people know? Poverty. So you don't have to say poverty mentality again. Let it go. Anything that is not empowering you, let it go. Everybody in your life is either a plus, minus, dividing, or multiply. Leave these people alone. This is what you need now. Assets, assets. These guys you see are liabilities. They are liabilities. So let liability go. I keep saying this every time. Two poor men can never help themselves. Wherever we back can never help themselves in this life. So when you see, there's something about poor people you need to understand. How you know a poor man is that poor men don't follow instructions. Poor men are like China phone. They don't obey instructions. What did I say? Poor men are like China phone. They don't obey instructions. That's how you know. That's how you know. How do I know? I read it in the Bible. Although I'm not a pastor, your church is enough. Say no, my church is enough. It's in the book of Proverbs now, 18 verse 18. It says, poverty and shame shall be to those that refuse the instruction. Poverty and what? Shame shall be to those that refuse the instruction. That's how you know a poor man. You know the full instruction. The point that they don't follow instruction. How do you know? These people, they are very difficult people. I know why they don't follow instruction, because they hold on to poverty. They don't want to let it go. Let poverty go. It's not your birthright. Then no, poverty is not my birthright. They don't buy poverty. They don't buy poverty. It's not a good thing. So you let some things go. They hold on to anger, bitterness, resentment. The thing they give them from inside, they hardly forgive. You know. That's why you can see those of you that are dragging. You see when politicians are shouting, all the man shout APC, PDP. When they go and meet, they will smile. Look at Weekend now, he's in Abuja, enjoying with the APC. It's PDP, but you know they fight the APC. That's what they will fight themselves, kill themselves. Man, you Chelsea. Those guys meet themselves in court, they go shout. They walk themselves. They will move from one club to another. You there, they kill yourself. The thing is that let this thing go. Letting go sometimes is a blessing. Yes or yes? So let me just make you understand some few things today. How does it work? How does it work? How does it work? How does this favor work? How does it work? Is there a formula? I will tell you about the formula of favor. You must show up, you must pick up, you must stand up, you must stand out. So it's happened, it works. But let's just go to how does it work. Let's show you practical steps. How does this thing work, so that you can have a clear understanding how it works. If you're with me, shall I? So I already said that before, favor occurs when God informs people's beliefs and opinion of key people about you. So how does it work? It works when key people begin to mention your name in the seat of greatness. It works when key people, the gateman, decision, the gatekeeper, when key people, brackets open, gatekeeper, comma, decision makers and influencers mention your name. Favors works when key people, brackets open, gatekeepers, comma, decision makers and influencers mention your name in the table of greatness. Favor works when key people, brackets open, gatekeepers, comma, decision makers and influencers, bracket closes, mention your name in the table of greatness, arena of opportunities, Favors works when key people, bracket open, gatekeepers, comma, decision makers, and influencers, bracket closes, mention your name in the arena of greatness, circle of influence, circle of opportunities, and resources. So when people mention your name, not poor people, key people, decision makers, gatekeepers, people that are in charge, that protect the key people, they mention your name. When the gatekeepers, decision makers, guys that sign the check, when they mention your name, the influencers, men that influence government, men that influence the president, men that influence, of course, the governors. When they mention your name in arena of greatness, circle of influence, circle of opportunities, circle of resources, places, new level, new places. When your name is mentioned, where money matters, where influence, where big things happen. Okay, yeah, favor. So that's how favor works. Favor, God don't come from heaven. God must pass through someone to favor you. God always sends someone to somebody. Every man in the scriptures in life, all of them we mention, we all key people. Let me use my state for example. We all know that the former governor, Architect Victor Otta, brought Akpabio as a commissioner. He became a governor. Of course, Akpabio actually brought the Udom Emmanuel as a commissioner. He became a governor. Udom brought Pastor Moino as a commissioner. He becomes a governor. So you can see that now person they carry person hand go put for something, whether good or bad. Now person they carry person and go for. So your name must be mentioned. Say amen. Amen. But not when they mention you now, you go there and scatter everything with your attitude, behavior. Let me tell you this thing now, because some people are very funny. The people that even mention will start regretting. But God, why did I even do this thing? If I regret it, they will never regret over your head. Say amen. Amen. Nobody will regret for mentioning your name in the area of greatness. So I'm telling you this, God, as an entrepreneur, you need to be sensitive to understand when God wants to do great things in your life. Happen in Esther, happen in Daniel, happen in Joseph. Now, person mention Joseph's name now. Maybe so. Now, prophets go anoint, of course, David. Yes or yes? Now, God sent person giver. And as the anointed, no matter what Saul do, Saul worry David, die higher. You know, succeed because his name is already mentioned. He was already anointed. Tell your neighbor, I'm a success. Listen to me, but don't write it down. Listen to me. The keeper of the prison saw something in Joseph that others could not see. Beyond indictment, beyond allegation, beyond criticism. So no matter what they told keeper of the prison of Joseph, they criticize him, they say bad thing about him. No matter what negative people say about you, they say, favor will still follow you. Say amen. No matter what we say, don't mind that woman, don't mind that man. They say, no mind them, now that one we like. Now, they don't understand. That's how life works. So if you don't write this one, but listen to me. If you don't have the keys to be in the arena of greatness, you don't have the technical skill, you don't have the spiritual skill, you don't have what it takes. Even when your name is mentioned, your level of competence will disgrace you. So I thought that on the journey of success, there's no elevator. Everybody must follow staircase. Each of the steps you climb increases two things in your life: competence and character. Reason: competence take you to the top, character sustain you there. Some people lack character. That's why they cannot sustain their greatness. A big problem. Because success leaves clues. Success is predictable. What did I say? Success is predictable. When I somebody want to succeed in life, I know. How you know is that the way he talks, the way he even walks, you know. You know people that live, see, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. What did I say? Now lie, all of you must say it together. Tell your neighbor. No, now. Tell your neighbor. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. You don't realize that. So that's why you demand it. If you're a diligent person in little, that's why Bible tells you, he that is faithful in little, to whom much will be what? Given. So you can understand the way you are doing this is very, very important in your life. So that's why this training is for you to sit down and have a routine to re-strategize. Because champion re-strategize about that. So if your strategy is not working, there's a need to re-strategize. So if you don't have the keys of God or to your destination, you don't know where you're going to. Even when the vehicle of favor comes to you, you will not even enter, because you must work on improving yourself, not by proving yourself. You must work on improving yourself, not by proving yourself, not by trying to prove yourself to everybody, but to improve yourself, to become the ultimate version of yourself, to become a better person every day. So you will never prove yourself to everyone. Not everyone will like you, no matter what you do. So everyone does not matter. Only key people matter. If I write that on your note, everyone does not matter. Only key people matters. Only key people matters. I already mentioned the key people to you: gatekeepers, decision makers, and influencers. These are the key people. I said everyone does not matter, comma, only key people matter. Who are the key people? Gatekeepers, decision makers, and influencers. They are people that matters in your life. There are people that matters in your. These are people that matters in your. The mastermind mentor, people that affect your life. They are the one that matter. Forget about other people. They will look at you. So write on your note again. Work on improving yourself, not proving yourself. Work on improving yourself, not proving yourself. Work on improving yourself, becoming a better person. Investing in yourself, working to become a better person. Work on improving yourself, not to prove yourself to everyone, not by proving yourself. Don't prove yourself to everyone. Be the best version of yourself. Be the powerful, ultimate, successful, higher version of yourself. So, people who you are assigned to will always identify you on the place of assignment. So I already told you that you are here as a divine mandate. You are here as a solution, as an assignment, as a calling. You are here as to fulfill God's purpose for your life. So people are assigned to, they will look at you. So God will inform the beliefs and opinion of who that matters to see the greatness in you. What other people think about you does not really matter, because people's opinion don't pay your bills, and people are entitled to their own opinion. Key people and mentors will see the good in you, the good qualities in you. They will like your virtues, your values, and they will see your destination even when they're looking at you. So they are the one that will open the door, no man can shut. They're the one that will invite you to the arena of opportunities, arena of greatness, and nothing can stop it. That's the thing. They say, hey, this person is bad, or they say, leave him there. I said, the king told them, leave Daniel alone, leave this one alone. The Babylonian knows that he doesn't worship our God. He doesn't worship our God. He doesn't follow our. He doesn't. They leave them alone. I leave them alone. They don't understand. Okay, why are you so naive? They say, I don't know why. That's what happened. These are the things that when they open doors, no man can shut. That is called favor. Favor is when God sends men to your life, they open the door, no man can shut. So people are screaming, you are not worthy. You are not here long enough. You are not qualified. You are the wrong person. It doesn't matter. It happened to Daniel. It happened to Joseph. It happened to a lot of people. Daniel was an immigrant, a child of captivity, and not a Babylonian. He did not even worship their God, but faithful to the servants, faithful to the service of the Almighty God. Daniel was sought by his colleague to be imprisoned and executed, but the king saw the spirit of excellence in him that others can't see. Daniel was made as one of the governors and the prince to be prince of all the kingdoms. So these are the signs of getting favor. And one thing that will make you have this favor I mentioned to you is what we call spiritual intelligence. Things you cannot see. There are 3 factors we mentioned last week. Your social, of course, intelligence, ability to relate with people. Of course, your emotional intelligence, ability to control your emotions. Whether you're happy or angry, ability to control your emotions will make favor comes to you. And of course, your instinctive intelligence. We took our time over the whole 1 hour to discuss about this social intelligence. But technical skill alone does not grant favor. What grants favor is spiritual intelligence, things you cannot see, your character, your behavior, able to relate to people and control your emotions. So let's begin to look at the formula for favor. Okay, let's look at why. Okay, I don't know. Did I miss something here? I missed something here. I discussed both the why and how together. But because I'm supposed to mention the formula right now. Let me see my minutes. How many minutes I still have? My time is fast spent. So okay, tomorrow we'll discuss about. But I don't have any time again to do this last 2. So tomorrow we'll do this last 2. Maybe I will talk more about why again, so that I can make a refreshment to it. So okay, the formula for favor, so you can start applying this formula. Tell the formula. So let me something there. There is a law. Okay, let me say this. Laws guides wealth. What do I say? That means the laws that wealth follow laws. So it's just like the law of gravity. Anything that jumps up must come down. Yes or yes? It's just like the law of sowing and reaping. So one of the laws that follow favor is what I want to share with you. That once you obey these laws, you don't need to pray and fast. You don't need to be born again or not. Okay, these things must work for you. This thing must work. Just like you don't need to be born again to throw this thing to come down. It must come down whether you're born again or not. Yes or yes? You don't need to be born again. You don't need to be born again to actually plant corn or cassava for it to grow. Whether you are a babalawo, once you plant corn in the right proportion, in the right environment, it must grow. Yes or yes? So you follow the law of productivity. These are the way life works. So you don't need to be born again to be pregnant and give birth in 9 months. It's the process that this thing must happen. So these are one of the laws I want to share with you tomorrow about this formula. And it's actually did not just work for men, it actually work for the men of today. But I don't know why someone will go to Senate for the first time, become Senate minority leader, when by the second time become Senate president. You don't know how this thing works. You say it's luck. It's not luck. There's something about this gentleman. There's something about Joseph. There's something about Moses. Something about these men you see. That when they are not even qualified for a place, you see them in that. Not everybody you see that you're going to make up the commissioner list. in Akwa State. Now they are going to bring out the commissioner that's in today or tomorrow. That is qualified for that position. There are more qualified people than them. Yes or yes? Even the last commissioner they just dropped. There are more people that are more qualified than most of them. But they don't. They just find favor in the sight of the governor. Yes or yes? In fact, they're not supposed to stay up to this far. Supposed to be 3 months now, but the governor allowed them to stay over a year. Can you imagine that? Favor, tell no favor. That when somebody, your name will just be mentioned in the place of great men, and you'll be sought after, and you receive the kind of what took men 20 years will take it just 2 months or even a month because of favor. Tell no favor. And you don't understand why. And it's because you actually obey some principles that make your name to be mentioned in the. Not every name is mentioned. After Akwa State, over 7 to 8 million people. Uyo alone is about 1.3 million people. We said here, how come after 1.3 million, your name is mentioned? Because your God is doing something about you. But some people, when your name mentioned, say, hey, forget that one, no mention in name for yet. Because why? Because the person did not obey these 3 principles I told you last week. He doesn't have relational or social intelligence. You know, social intelligence. He doesn't have what they call emotional intelligence. What I say is called emotional intelligence. You don't have instinctive. He doesn't have it. Even if he has it, he did not cultivate it. He did not grow it. He did not pay attention to it. He did not give it attention. See, wherever your attention goes, intention follow. I will say you this because a child that's afraid to fall will never walk. You're afraid to develop yourself. You cannot mount the place of greatness. Tell your neighbor. A child that is afraid to fall will never walk. No, your neighbor did not hear that. Tell your neighbor. To whom brain is given, sense is expected. Your neighbor did not hear that one. Turn to your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, you get brain. We expect sense. No, we expect sense. Maybe you don't understand that one. Touch your neighbor. Tell them neighbor. To whom brain is given, sense is expected. Last time, tell them, develop your brain. Oh. Maybe your neighbor did not understand. Tell your neighbor, we don't need certificate. We need certificate. You must sabi something. So that's the best we can take today. Online community, see at the top as we discuss the formula of favor tomorrow. Please, we know that I want to give you professional advice. Don't go into a business without mentorship. You know why? Mentorship is the legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. God bless you. And